still protesting this shit.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the after party, man. I'm your host, Big O, Orlando Big O Wilson, and I'm gonna pass it to my co-host, Shannon, as I like to call her, Maxine Shaw.
Thank you, Orlando Big O Wilson. Hi, everyone. It's me, the one, the only, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the talented, the amazing, the sophisticated. I'll stop there. Whew, I can keep going. And then I'm so happy to be here. Y'all look good. Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, what are you sipping on? I see you down there sipping on that mug, girl. What's in that mug?
Tea.
Well, what's the tea?
It's been a long, fun weekend, and I decided, I still got my black solo cup, but just a little tea for the side.
You have tea for us, or you just sipping on tea? What kind of tea?
Maybe I got some tea, maybe later, not now.
Ooh. Well, let's pass it to, everybody else. Charnel, introduce yourself, or hey, say something for the people.
Hey people, what's up y'all? It's Charnel. I'm still living life, still engaged, still loving it. I'm ready for 2020 to be over. So that's where I'm sitting at right now.
Zay, how you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling. Oh, you said Zay?
Zay, how you feeling?
Oh, the baby threw me off.
Is that a do-rag?
No, it's not, man. It's like a billet
Does it
strap.
have a flap?
It doesn't. It's just like a strap in the back.
Oh! You fucked the game up with that one.
Hold on.
Niggas got the coolest shit, bruh.
It's your boy Zay. What's good with y'all? And I'm in a billet cap. That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah. And last but not least, the beautiful, the Bob Queen, the Live 5.
Thank you, Big O, for the introduction. But hello, everybody. This is Ashley Turner again, and welcome to the after party. Thanks for joining us again.
How about this? One word.
Tell me about it. Whew.
One word to describe your week. Char, just one word.
Long.
Ash.
Loving.
Zay.
Swift.
Maxine.
Wine o'clock.
Shell.
Blessed again.
Blessed again. Blessed again.
What's with you? Oh, sis, what's in your teacup for real? Talk about blessed again. Everybody was like, that's two.
Well, first of all, we're not gonna just move on like I didn't share my word. No.
Oh, what's your word? What's your word?
What's your damn word?
My word is consistent. Yeah.
Every time I hear the word consistent, I think a consistent dick. Do y'all not, or is it just me?
You're the only woman who's engaged, so I think it's just you. Because I don't have consistent dick in my life, okay? I don't associate inconsistent at all.
Consistent bad dick or consistent good dick? Or just it's there?
Good dick, like consistently good dick. That's what I was thinking. I bet you he sucked dick before.
Wow. What? Girl.
One thing I love about us, this collective group, is that we really know how to have a good time. Like, I feel like the three words, the after party, really, really, really fits the description of us.
The after party is like a family reunion. You get to see your crazy cousins, the ones that sneak out the house to smoke a little bit. You get the ones that are going to bring the food, and overall, everyone's just here to have a really good time.
So, I want to get y'all's help with something.
But before we even jump into it, Shane, can we introduce this first segment? This is going to be called Simple for Me.
You got to give it a rank, and you have to explain your rank with what about the picture caused it to have that score. Okay, is it the background? Is it the subject of the picture? Is it the sky? All right. Evidence number one. We have Zay Fawn. I'm a bad bitch.
Zay is a bad bitch. Period. In every sense of the word.
because if you've seen Zay party out in college, it's always something really dramatic, whether it's how he moves, his facial expression. So
it's the look back for me. I mean, are you looking at your fatty? I mean, I just.
This picture's way out of context too, man. Like,
no, ain't no context, Zay. All right, so
what you and your little Puerto Rican princess be doing?
Okay, that's a little too much.
I think of Puerto Rican princess, I think of fucking Jocelyn Hernandez. And Leanna and Jocelyn are nothing alike. Zay was very firm in him talking about, you know, her culture, who she was, what Miami was. I mean, he talked for damn near 20 minutes. Zay, really quick, can you say what Leanna's ethnicity is? Because I don't think you expressed that. And I think people know, but I want to make sure our audience is very clear on who she is and what she represents and, you know, who she is in your life.
Right. Okay, so Leanna's definitely, she's Cuban American. She's like first generation. In the 60s, Fidel Castro essentially swept through Cuba as like a communist dictator. Latinos in Miami are wilding right now. Like, it's just like Miami Latino had that non-white experience, that we shared before we even knew what that was. Like her dad was more, he's American. He's an American man. Her mom definitely subscribed to more of the Cuban culture with.
Her daddy just white.
Yeah, just white.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Now she know that girl a white queen. Why she calling her a Puerto Rican princess?
It was the princess for me. That was it. Stamp.
Like I stated, that girl is Cuban. Don't call that girl Puerto Rican.
it's not funny.
For me, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Ooh, man, it's the arms for me. It's the look back for me. It's even the grill, like it's the fade. Definitely a 10, man. It's a big hell no. I've been honest, and you'll probably get a 1 out of 10, if that.
Man, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's what I say.
Lander.
I love that shirt.
When I was really big O.
I'm still big O.
I'm gonna give it an 8, only because look at that electrical in the back, bro. That look kind of risky, bro. What is that plugged into?
And I gave you a 10. And I gave you a 10. If you the one's close to you, bro.
It's just tech. It's, you know, the tech, bro. And I gave him an 8 because he had electrical issues. A genuine 8. A genuine 8. Anybody talk about his big ass standing on that table in public? Nobody said nothing about that because he gave me a 10.
Nah, bro. That's the only male. The only male on the chat in the show. That's how you gonna do me?
There's a big ass standing on that table, bro. That's medium shirt. Now you realize why everybody call him Big O. You know why I gave him an 8 in that photo? Because he looked like he ate everybody that was in front of him before he got up on that table.
Yes, King. Yes.
Next up, we have Showcasia. Put it on him. Make him want to marry me, Lexington.
Girl. I love it. That's a 9.9. Because that's what it was in 2006, 7, 8, or like 9 or 10. Or actually probably before that, right?
This was 05.
05. So it's everything for me. I give it a 9.99. Oh, wow. So that means I lied big. A 0.5 out of 10.
Looking at the shades, the belt. I'm talking about the white. That's the belt you put on. You be like, hold on, my white belt.
Yo, my white belt.
Sis is late. This white belt. Late.
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's the titties for me. Are they hanging? Are those titties hanging out the red shirt and the white shirt? Dangling? Yeah, it's giving life of the party, but the titties did look like they was hanging.
Shell ain't got no titties. No, those aren't her titties. What? Sis is like an A cup. Now, A's do not hang and swing, okay?
Oh, I mean, Shell got mosquito bites.
Baby, you know those wasn't my titties. I wasn't making them. She would never understand that. You know, that's the itty bitty titty committee. So that would be something that would be out of her reach completely, right?
My titties definitely hang and swing. but they are much larger than shells, first off. So of course they're gonna have more hang time and more swing to them, but they still sit up as well.
All titties matter. That's what I'm gonna say. All titties matter. Titties come in all shapes, size, forms, everything. So I don't care about either one. If Shell had some sagging titties, go ahead, sis. Ash got some saggy titties, she good on that too. I'm here for the saggy titties. It's 2020. Everybody probably got saggy titties by the end of quarantine.
You hear that?
Oh, knock at the door.
Oh, we probably have a friend of the show who is about to come in.
Let's go.
Who is this friend?
Yeah, I wonder who this person is.
Get the door.
Hey. Jude.
Hey, Jude.
What's up?
What's
Can you hear me?
good? It's good to see you, player.
Hey, it's good to see you, O.
Definitely, man. Just introduce yourself, man, and let people know who you are and what you do and how's life.
All right, word. All right, so my name is Jabril Meneses. I'm a military officer in the United States Air Force. Life is pretty good right now. I just recently moved to Monterey, California.
Ooh, I bet it's beautiful out there.
Let's go.
I don't know where Monterey is. I'm guessing it's by San Diego, and I think San Diego is South California, so I'm gonna go with South.
What the fuck is it? Y'all got a map? I need a map. I don't know what it is. For real, like where's my Monterey? It sounds like a Mexican restaurant.
I don't even know where that is, but ooh.
Showed up late,
Maybe an hour or so south of San Jose.
Oh.
So that's Southern California.
It's central South California.
Okay. I clearly don't know where it is either.
So I'm about to start school out here.
Word.
Awesome. What are you going to school for? We're going back to school for.
Yeah, national security affairs. I'm doing a regional focus on the Middle East.
That sounds like money.
What do you do?
Like, you can tell us if we about to go on the war.
Right.
You said what? No. It's not like that at all. No, this is like to build some sort of regional expertise. Like I was out in the Indo-PACOM theater, so like everything touching the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. And so I got a little bit of expertise there, and then now I'm going back a bit of a pivot, academic focused on the Middle East. Nothing about war that I'm tracking.
Okay. I say, give us
Let's
the tea.
go.
Give us the scoop.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
We need to bunker
yeah,
down.
like you never
Like,
know
by the way, everybody pack your shit.
with that.
Like now after the show.
Okay.
Right, let's
Right.
go. Let's go.
You need
I'm
to
supposed to
tell
name.
us and our
Uh-huh.
viewers
Yeah.
5 things about yourself that the average person doesn't know about you or wouldn't know about you from just looking at you.
Okay. I think the first thing that probably wouldn't stand out is I am Muslim. Maybe, I don't think I immediately look like I'm in the military. I've grown my hair out a little bit, so I think that's one thing. I have a billion brothers and sisters. I don't think that's immediately apparent when you look at me.
Oh.
How
How many
many
siblings
total?
do you have?
Right.
I got a lot. My dad's a bit of a Rolling Stone. The ones I keep count of, it's around like 18. And we're super spread out. So like my older brother and sister, they're twins. They're like 42, 43 now. And then the youngest is 14.
18? As in 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, his daddy dick ain't dusty, cause my gosh, she must be.
It's really not a surprise to me. My dad has goddamn 8 or 9 kids.
I don't police uteruses, but this is a prime example as to why birth control should have been made for niggas. Niggas have the ability to do that in the year of our Lord, 2020. And that's just crazy. Papa was a Rolling Stone. My God. Whew.
That'd be a lot of. They probably ate a lot of rice. I think that spreads really well throughout a big family. You know what I mean? Like you gotta make meals that spread. You know, like spaghetti. Spaghetti will spread throughout the week. You know, that's what spaghetti. You get a scoop. You get a scoop. Right, shepherd's pie. That's what I'm talking about. Shepherd's pie. Minus the pork.
Make sure you season your hamburger.
Let me see.
It's done.
Ooh.
Make sure you season your hamburger. I let some of that grease from the hamburger. You come up, some of you good. You know what you're doing. You got this.
We're going to be making my signature shepherd's pie, Tam's favorite.
Do I have to use ground beef or can I use something else like bacon?
Anywho, yeah.
Let's Talk About It is an opportunity for the cast to discuss some controversial topics. We all have our own brains, our own thoughts, and this gives us an opportunity to discuss current events, politics, would you rathers, all types of stuff. So with that being said, let's talk about it.
For the people out there who don't know, like, why are you saying Black Lives Matter? All lives matter. Why do we say it?
I mean, given very, very recent times, Breonna Taylor was shot and murdered, and there was no indictment at all for her. But the people next door that had nothing to do with this shooting were, I mean, the guy got indicted for wanton endangerment?
Yeah.
For them shooting a wall, and then it was like a living body there that ceased to be living.
For me, Black Lives Matter, it's like an anthem. It pretty much hit the nail on the head with what it means. For me, it's Black Lives Matter.
It's simple, right?
It's that simple. Is it for y'all? Is it, or is it just me?
Nah, it's that simple.
It's simple, but I often wonder, what do we mean when we say Black lives? Because our trans brothers and sisters rarely get justice. I find that harm to women doesn't get as much noise as men. I mean, as of late, we've had to create other alarms underneath the umbrella of Black Lives Matter. That's why we say things like "say her name," because women who experience violence at the hands of police or at the hands of partners tends to sort of get brushed under the rug. Whereas when our Black men die, women in particular, we run to the streets. We are so ready to protest. So I often find myself wondering, like, does Black Lives Matter mean all of Black Lives Matter, or are we saying Black men matter?
No, that's a dope perspective for sure to think about it like that, Shannon. I never thought about it like that. I think, Shannon, in all of those cases, it would apply. In any case where someone has not received justice because of their color, the color of their skin, that's where I want to apply Black Lives Matter. And I think that a lot of times, people want to take away from a movement to be like, oh, it doesn't include these people. I don't think we have to do that.
Seems like only the gender role that gets the most attention is, unfortunately, like you said, Shannon, our male counterparts. But at the end of the day, of course, we as Black women are having to remind, Black men. Unfortunately, I mean, Zay, you just said it. You don't even think about it because, you're like, oh, I'm a male. All Black lives in this particular instance do matter.
Let's just share some names for the people out there who maybe don't remember, or just maybe never heard of them. So I'm gonna just start off with a name, and the next person can jump in and shine some light to that person. Eric Garner,
Philando Castile,
Breonna Taylor.
Easy. George Floyd.
Trayvon Martin.
Sandra Bland,
Emmett Till,
Tatiana Jefferson, Oscar Grant,
Freddie Gray. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Walter Scott.
And he's from Carolina, where most of us are from.
Yep. Charleston,
Latasha Harlins.
Did we already say George Floyd? I'm sorry.
Ahmaud Arbery.
The list can go on and on.
Those are the ones fresh off the dome.
Right.
Yeah.
Mind you, if we give ourselves just like a moment to write it down, like.
Yeah.
Even the people whose name have never hit the spotlight. Somebody died yesterday, today, tomorrow, last week that we just don't know, didn't get the spotlight. I don't know. For some strange reason, I'm getting a little emotional. God damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is emotional.
Like,
Black people, we're in a constant state of grief. Like, when I tell y'all I did not want to go to work after, I think it was Wednesday, when we learned that the walls of Breonna Taylor's apartment meant more than her life.
Crazy.
I think I was more mad that they disrespected a Black woman to say, you know what, you were just collateral. Yeah. But these walls, oops, we probably shouldn't have shot into these walls across the hall. So we'll go ahead and throw some charges. That's why I was really disappointed. I've been watching the NBA playoffs, like I'm sure a lot of y'all have, and Charles Barkley took time on his segment to tell all of the people who are watching TNT, probably lots of white people who already don't think our lives matter, to tell them, well, Kenneth Walker did fire his firearm and hit a police. They came to that man's house at 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, did not announce themselves, bamming on the door. And it's like, we have the NRA screaming gun rights. Americans should be able to arm themselves against tyranny, which is the government. That's the language of the Second Amendment. But it's like, y'all only want the Second Amendment to apply to white people. Because the moment we learned that Kenneth Walker had a gun and was defending himself and his property, now that's the justification for Breonna's death. I'm like, just get y'all story straight. Which one is it? Should we be able to protect ourselves? Or if we protect ourselves, that means it's okay for us to die?
Just, we don't want to hold Drew too long. We can just wrap up this segment. But before we wrap it up, can we just share one word or phrase that, what is that word or phrase that means to our Black lives? Like, our Black lives matter, or our Black lives mean, you can finish the phrase, or a word. My black life means royalty.
I think I'm gonna say my Black life is joy.
My Black life is a mood forever.
Yes.
Black lives are resilient. We will make a way out of no way.
Come on.
It doesn't work. We're gonna find plan B, C, D, and on from there. So yeah.
We're moving to segment number 3. Yeah, and this segment is titled "Would You Rather." The talented Ashley, can you explain what is Would You Rather, Ashley?
Yes, so in this segment, I'm going to provide you with 2 different scenarios. So it'll be 2 different things that we will discuss today. And within the scenarios, you have 2 choices to select relative to the scenario. Y'all ready to get into it?
Let's get into it. Be ready.
All right, I'm gonna keep it kind of simple with the first one. So, in honor of one of my favorite Instagram couples, I won't say their names, but would you rather have a partner who has enough money to take you wherever you want to go, buy you whatever gifts that you want, whatever car, whatever house, take you wherever location that you want to go, and y'all are in love, but from time to time, your partner, a male or female, they cheat? Or would you rather have a partner who's loyal? He doesn't have, or she doesn't have, $1 million or isn't a multi-millionaire, but, y'all aren't poor. They make, they have a good job, make a decent amount of money, but they're not able to buy you whatever you want, to take you on all expense paid trips. But that person is loyal and, he's a good, or she's a good person. So which one would you rather have?
Rich nigga, broke nigga? That's all I heard.
That's all you heard, sis. That's all I hear too. But okay, go ahead. So Orlando said the loyalty, the broke nigga.
Gotta take the loyalty, man.
Don't let a little cheating ruin a happy relationship.
Yeah.
Wait.
You cheat on.
Wait, Zay.
A little bit.
So Zay, you taking you want the rich? So Zay, you doing the rich with the cheating?
That's what it sounds like.
If it's a little bit of, if it's a little, a little every now and then, you probably can get over that.
Zay,
no.
I respect it. It's a safe space here.
You might be like, when you gonna be back? You could be like,
you got the condoms? Period, poo.
oh, you about to be over there the whole weekend? Y'all going where? All right. Something when you get back or whatever.
You got my money though? Oh, cool.
Exactly. You go, Thursday. I miss you.
Oh.
I don't know. Y'all feel me, man. You can turn to cheat. Loyalty is straight, but I mean, y'all struggling.
Oh, I'm going loyal.
I'm taking the extravagant lifestyle. Buy me the Birkins. Take me to Turks and Caicos. Pull up at my birthday party with a all purple G-Wagon.
Go to space, back.
Take me to space and back. I want 4 Teslas in the driveway just because. Red, black, white, and purple. Just because I can say I got them. But the truth of the matter is, ain't shit niggas don't live in a certain class. They could be rich or they could be broke. And they will still drag you through the mud. Do you want to cry carrying your bag from Ross? Or do you want to cry carrying a Birkin? And honestly, if I got to cry, I want to pull my tissues out of my Birkin.
As much as I want them gifts, I'll kill a nigga if he cheat on me. So I think I'm gonna just go with that loyalty because I ain't trying to get cheated on, child. I don't know what I'm capable of doing if I find out someone has cheated on me.
I won't be able to see past my Birkins.
You're stupid.
You did what?
Right.
Take some money out.
I know Jay-Z said we don't put money to our ear, but what did you say with my $100 bills?
I'm taking the money, Pooh. These niggas ain't loyal and they broke already. So I'm taking a disloyal nigga with money.
Do you want to cry in a Nissan or do you want to cry in a Maybach?
I'm here in the Maybach. These niggas ain't loyal already. So I'm taking the money. Okay. This is in honor of one of the most popular shows out right now, which is called Lovecraft Country. Okay. So, would you rather have sex or be intimate with the Kumaho? I think I pronounced that right. If not, oh well. Which is a 9-tailed fox spirit that is summoned into a form of a beautiful woman to avenge the wrong done by men. But for this hypo, we'll say it can be a woman or a man. So, while you're having sex, you know, the tails may come out at any moment and go in your ears, go in your nose, go in your eyes, and ultimately kill your ass. Okay? But before all that happens, you know, you're very attracted to the person, y'all are vibing, you may be in love, but you just don't know that's what they are. Or would you rather have sex with a shapeshifter like Ruby, like William/Christina, that you're having sex with them in the middle of being intimate, you know, they start turning into the person that they really are. And you don't know what type of person they really are. They could be Idris Elba, the real person. They could be a goddamn beggar on the side of the road. You don't know what type of person they're going to turn into. But initially you're attracted to them, but that's not who they really are. So which one would you rather have sex with?
That's a hard one, Ash, because I mean, if you watch the show, like you'll see that they have to keep taking a certain potion in order for them not to shape shift and bleed all their skin off of them or whatever, or, you know, shift. But then again, it's like I mean, getting all of my orifice, or is it orifi? Is that the plural of orifices? No, all of my holes. I'm gonna go with the shapeshifter, and I hope that I wouldn't be, shifted into fucking like a white man. I mean, that's just me, but yeah, because those 9 tails, they kill you. But I mean, what if it's like I'm fucking Idris, and then it turned into I'm fucking, like you said, Steve Jobs. I don't want to fuck Steve.
You say that nigga one more time.
You'd probably be like,
Yeah. I'll take the risk. Like Idris Elba. If Idris Elba, I'm gonna take that risk. Yes, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take Idris with all his 9 dicks and tails.
I'm not dying for no dick. I'm not a ride or die chick. I'm not riding, I'm not dying, I ain't doing it. Give me the dick that's gonna let me survive. I mean, I like a good nut, but I don't wanna die.
When she climax, it's like, oh.
And they come out.
Especially for a woman. A good orgasm is the holy grail, but I don't want to die getting it. So I'm going to have to choose the shapeshifter. And I'm going to just close my eyes. Whenever they start peeling out, I'm going to just be with my eyes closed. I'm going to just cover my eyes. Ride that thing on out. I would just ask them to start hitting it from the back so I could close my eyes and not have to look at them. Dude, finish. Hurry. But don't make me look back. I don't want to look back at it. Just hurry. If my sexual partner, were changing gender, well, it's like actually, yeah, I'll try that. Oh my God, a woman. But then I'd be like, well, I probably would sleep with a woman. I don't know. Would I? Yeah, I'm here, so I might as well. Let's do it. All right, y'all. This next segment, I am super excited about it. It can go one of two ways. Either y'all are gonna be really, really good at this, or y'all are gonna suck. But either way, it's gonna be fun. So the concept is called culture tags. You guys will be given a code. The code will consist of the first letter of every word in popular Black culture phrases. So in the category for this week is Black mamas, because that's one thing that we share in common. We all have Black mothers. We all came from the Black woman. So for example, the code may be YGMM. And the answer would be, you got McDonald's money? So it'll be popular phrases that all of our Black moms have used at some point in our life. You'll only be given the first letter of every word in the phrase, and you got to guess them. So,
yep.
I'm ready to.
Y'all ready? First one's up. If it takes y'all too long, I'll start to give y'all clues. But again, the category is Black mothers.
This is tough. I bet you I.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I bet you
So y'all have the I right and y'all have the Y correct.
I'll beat you. I'll beat you.
I beat your ice.
I'll beat you in the.
It's you, I, right?
Oh, I got it. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
No, Ash. Like, is it Ash?
Go ahead, Ash.
I brought you in this world and I take you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ash got one.
I know.
No.
K.
It's a K.
Damn, you right. I don't know my alphabet. Oh.
I love looking at y'all's faces as y'all think.
Is it I? Is it I? Never.
No, I is correct. Never is incorrect. Actually, I is not right either. I'm sorry. It's not.
Ow.
What is?
I'm not one of your little friends.
Let's go. I was thinking like if niggas only.
It's niggas only.
Niggas only. Niggas only. My house.
Stop running in and out of my house.
I was close.
That's your point.
Hey, you got a Black mama. You hear me? Mama.
I got a goddamn Black mama. I got Black mama, aunt, grandma.
Everyday Blackness, an opportunity for the cast to talk about all things Black, all day, every day. We share so many varied experiences of being Black living in America, and this gives us an opportunity to talk about what that looks like for us individually and collectively. Is to walking down the street and being subjected to passive aggressiveness, just everything that we go through as being Black and living in this country.
Y'all know, in my professional 9-to-5 life, I'm an attorney. I work for a big law firm. In our DC office, I practice data and privacy law. But I've honestly been struggling, we'll call them insecurities, when it comes to my professional life. To sort of set the background, I am the only Black woman on my team, the only Black person and the only Black woman on my team. My team is about 90% white and male. But insecurity I have is this weight that I feel of making sure that because I am one of very few Black women, not only in the law, but in this particular field, that I do a really good job, for this fear that if I'm a fuck up, they're never gonna hire another Black woman. And Kamala Harris has talked about how her mother always taught her, there's going to be a lot of things in life where you'll be the first, but just make sure you're not the last. And I find that when I'm navigating spaces at work, being a Black woman, I feel like I have so much anxiety and burdens on my shoulders that my white male counterparts don't have. Like, they just show up, they do their job, Half the time they're mediocre, but I feel this immense pressure to be not only good, but to be outstanding. And, I had some struggles come out of law school. I graduated, I didn't have a job. I struggled to pass the bar. And so like now I'm like doing pretty good in my career, but that's still like floating in the back of my head. Like, man, am I going to like fuck up one day and they're going to be like, we don't need no more Black women? Like, and I know that may sound like hyperbole, but, and y'all can tell me, like, I just feel like this is something that we as Black people, we carry these burdens that white people just don't have to carry. And so I'm trying to, on top of everything else going on in the world, racism plus COVID, I'm trying to remain positive and just trust like my skills that God gave me, but it gets tough. Like I pride myself on being, confident in myself, but I have been finding lately where I'm like, oh, like, is this good enough? Am I being good enough? Am I rising to the occasion that my ancestors would have wanted me to? So that's where I am with work.
I'm trying to, again, just like stay as positive as I can, but it's rough. It's rough out here.
Also, don't let them white people stress you out, girl.
Right.
But I hear you. I feel you though. You've always been like that. I want to do the best. I'm gonna do the best. So I know it's like that at work because that's how you are personally. But girl, don't let the white people stress you out.
But on a serious note, I think like this space that we've created for each other is so important. Like struggling all week, but knowing I was gonna have this outlet with y'all, it was giving me energy to push through. Like I think our community is what has kept us afloat for so long. Because the shit we going through today, this ain't new. Like our ancestors been going through this shit. Like it's just rinse, wash, repeat. So thank y'all for listening, giving advice, gassing me up. Because we be needing it out here. And I'm thankful. I'm very thankful.
Thank you for sharing that, Shannon, for sure.
Definitely. Man, I guess for me, I'm a actor. I'm an artist. I teach. I started off as when I first moved to New York in 2014. I left USC. Kind of the whole New York hustle mentality. I'm gonna go with $1 and a dream, and I did that. Got here with $50. I spent all my money on my first month in rent, security deposit, broker's fee. I failed. I had this idea of I'm going to be a TV star or movie star or just work in the industry. And shit, first year, I maybe been on maybe like 20 auditions, ain't got not one word back. My first spot was a national spot. Working on TV was The Perfect Murder in 2017. And I just kind of hit the ground running, I think my resume speaks for itself. I've done national commercials. I've done television shows, and I'm also a teacher. I teach acting just because I needed some funds. I had a job for like a whole year moving here, so I got in debt a lot, so much housing debt, to the point right now it's like at 10,000 still, but it is what it is. Things happen. I got evicted. I was home for 3 months, sleep on the trains, buses. So I had to experience that hustle in cars, buses, trains, for those 3 long months. And my voice started cracking when I start thinking about my story and my journey. I'm like, damn, why am I still doing this shit, man?
You're gonna cry, for real. I really thought you was gonna cry.
I would never get tired of hearing your story.
Right. It's just such a good story. And it's Black, like you said, it's literally everyday Blackness to see, how we, go through so much strife, but then we triumph. But then again, it's like we, have these, burdens that come along and these tests. It's always like these tests. And unfortunately, it usually comes at the expense of our race, you know what I'm saying, where we're getting treated differently. Some people might hear all the negativity in it, but I always hear the triumph in your story. I was able to get off the subway. That's triumph. I was able to get my own acting studio. That's triumph. Like I was able to, book these jobs and these gigs in spite of all of it.
It's like, I think I need some therapy for this. I ain't really talked to my therapist about this yet, but I still hear that boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh shit, this is it. Oh man.
Yeah, bro. That's tough, man. That's tough. I mean, I think that's got to be a big turning point for you, man. I think it's dope for you to share that story.
Like you still have so much left to do and give the world that I'm just waiting till when we have this conversation, you giving us like part 2. And just know you blessed. You are big blessed, and it's an honor to know you. It's an honor to share a space with you, and we are all proud of you, and we forever rooting for you.
Yo, guys, it's been an awesome episode. Can we just wrap it up like one word to like describe this session, this episode, this feeling? How are you feeling right now? I'm emotional right now. Yeah, I'm emotional. Gosh.
Fulfilled.
Motivated.
Yeah, I was gonna say inspired.
I'm feeling very encouraged.
Black as fuck.
Let's cheer to it, guys. Can somebody do the saying?
I'll do it. Up to it.
Up to it.
Down to it.
Down to it.
Fuck those who don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
We drink because we're used to it. Mm-hmm. So drink, motherfucker, drink.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all, man.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Okay, I pull up, hop out at the